Now, Grace Jones. It's your turn, girl. We gonna do a reading on Grace Jones. I want to see her current energy right now. Grace Jones, her current energy. I just got into Grace Jones, actually. And, I like her because her look is so unconventional for a woman. She was so ahead of her time because now gender bending is popular. But she was criticized because of how she looked. People often mistake her for a man. And instead of, trying to hide it and look more feminine, she kind of embraced that. And I love that about her. Um, but yeah, I want to do a reading on her. Sorry, I'm talking so I can get my cards together. We're going to see her current energy. And then I want to see what her relationship is like with Beyonce. Um, of course, Beyonce gonna keep her in her contact list because Grace Jones is a legend, a living legend. Grace Jones' current energy. What's Grace Jones' current energy? I'm in denial about my feelings for you. I can't stop thinking about you. They will not let that woman retire. They will not let that woman retire. I don't think Grace Jones likes being Grace Jones anymore. Does she have kids? Does she have a husband or something? I get that she has a pet. She has a pet. I see a cat. Um, like Grace Jones has no problem with popping out, right? But they're having her pop out to like do old party tricks. You get what I'm saying? And it's like Grace Jones grew out of her old persona, like who Grace Jones is when it comes to entertainment. It's like she grew out of that. That might be her actual name, yes, but it won't let her, just do something different, or like at least she can always pop out, be Grace Jones, and get somebody, but she doesn't want to. Sometimes she does though. Sometimes she might let up. It's like people do call on her energy and ask her to do different things, and sometimes she says no. Sometimes she says yes. But right now, I feel like people keep asking her to do shit, and it's like she doesn't want to. And these are her feelings towards the industry. The industry is also calling her back, but it's like, oh, remember I was saying when I was just talking about how gender bending has become popular? And Beyonce has honestly, her collab with Beyonce has honestly put her back on the map again. It's like they shelved her. They shelved her because media and pop culture is moving in a different direction. And then now that gender bending is popular again, they're calling her back. And it's like, no. She's like, she doesn't give a fuck anymore. Like, what? She wants to be left alone with her fucking cat. I see a gray cat. Is it gray? White? Gray and white? I don't know. I see a gray cat. But yeah, and like I said, like that one collab with Beyonce made her popular again. But she doesn't want to be Grace Jones anymore. And it's like she's done. That's her energy right now. People keep trying to present her deals, trying to get her to pop out of her house and leave her cat alone to go motherfucking parade across the damn stage in Wyoming. I don't know why I thought about Wyoming. She doesn't want to do it. She's done. Sometimes she says yes to deals, sometimes she doesn't. Sorry about that. Now, I guess I take that as confirmation what I'm saying is true, but yeah. I'm hearing like deals that don't require her to do much are the ones that she takes. How is Grace Jones' relationship with Beyonce? They don't even talk much. And Beyonce may like send her flowers and shit, you know, um, to show a friendly gesture every now and then to like not appear as if she was using her. That's what I'm hearing. Don't shoot the messenger, please. It says, I have hopes we can work this out. I'm still learning how to love myself. I feel like Grace Jones appears in Beyonce's visuals, but Beyonce hasn't released them. I don't feel I deserve you. I may be running, but my soul wants you open. Yeah, I feel like they don't talk as much. That's just confirmation. I may be running, but my soul wants you only. They don't talk as much because Beyonce be working. Beyonce doesn't think about Grace Jones that much. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just that Beyonce be working. And her mind is like, and this is an oracle card, like of a spread example. And that's just confirmation. It's like, it's not that Beyonce doesn't care about Grace Jones. It's just that her head space and her heart space and her spirit in 3D are just filled with other things going on. But yeah, sometimes she sends her a friendly gesture like some flowers, or she's happy holidays or shit like that, you know? I feel like the relationship is not that bad, to be honest with you. It's not really built on much. I feel like they had a conversation and Beyonce told her how much of a legend that she is and her inspiration for her Renaissance album, yada yada yada. But I feel like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I feel like Beyonce put her on that album to set herself apart from everybody else's projects when Renaissance had released. You know what I'm saying? And Beyonce set this as an opportunity, like, oh, what if I got Grace Jones on my album? That would be so cool. That would be so legendary. You get what I'm saying? And also, I think Grace Jones did do house music back then. Grace Jones was a musician. She was a model. She was an actor, I believe. Yeah. I want to call him. I'm singing that song by her and Grace Jones. What is it called? I literally bumped that shit. Oh, it's called Move. It's called Move by Beyonce and Grace Jones. I like that song actually. When I first listened to the album, that was one of the very few songs that I liked first listen. What industry secrets does Grace Jones know? I need to know, sis. I need to know. Moondragon. Bitch. Her husband, whoever she married, was in some sort of secret society. Whoever it is, her baby father, whoever it is that she had kids with, who married, is in some sort of secret society. She didn't agree with it though. But when I look at this moon card in the reverse, this moon dragon is my occult card. Okay, this often comes up when it's dealing with like secret societies, cults. But it came in the reverse, and I could have sworn all these cards were upright. And so that means, what this tells me is she's guilty by association. It's like someone that she's close to, and I immediately got either husband or the father of her kids was involved in some sort of thing like this. And she didn't really necessarily agree with it, but like I said, she's guilty by association. The Dormouse rescued. Attitude. There's the dragon again. This time, it's accompanied by a fairy. And the card is named Attitude. Always catch a vibe, babe. Give me a little fire. Alright, Okay. Grace Jones manipulated some energy, child, to get where she was at. Okay. I'm getting a ritual, some sort of ritual, possibly like a sex ritual. And also I'm hearing a freak by nature. It's like, also like her appearance, excuse me, came with like some sort of shock value, which caused her to be like a jewel of the sea, like something that's rare. Like I said, she was ahead of her time. And I feel like sometimes sometimes her outfits and sometimes her photo shoots contributed to um gaining opportunities, like manipulating energies. I honestly feel like she initiated her own ritual sometimes when it came to her appearance to try and get people on her side, to try and gain more success and notoriety. Interesting. Interesting. The source of magic. I literally just turned open that fucking card. Look. All right, I'm gonna say it. Um, Grace Jones was doing some magic too, or she had a practitioner do shit for her. Sometimes Grace Jones could have been like a, a B word. Y'all know what I mean. With this rescued card here, it's like she would sometimes act like she was above people when she was popping, and that possibly could have contributed to her ritual or a result of her magic, whatever magic that she worked in order to get. I'm hearing to put myself in certain situations. Back then, I guess there was like a racial issue going on, and so she didn't get that much representation. And so I feel like she used magic or manipulated energy to get herself in certain rooms. Um, and once she got in these certain rooms, she started, her head got too big. And she started acting like she was better than her counterparts and her peers. I'm getting specifically black people, and it's like, and it was rooted and people criticizing her look, and it's like, oh, okay, you may not like the way I look, but I got here and I got there, but you can't get there. But know why? Because you're black. But I'm black, ugly, and I got where you wish you could go. Oh, right. And I'm not calling Grace Jones black. This is just what I'm hearing that I'm channeling. This is just what I'm hearing. It's like people did call her ugly, especially her own people. And that is so sad. And that still happens today. When a black person looks unconventional, if a black person doesn't look like the other black person, they're automatically deemed as ugly and unattractive. And it's like that still goes on today. And her own people would call her ugly. Okay, confirmation. Grace Jones was the one initiating the magic, not someone else. About phenomena too, like like phenomena. Am I saying that shit right? Like mystical creatures, like mermaids and extraterrestrial life and shit like that. She knows about that stuff too. She, ooh, and the dragon could be her spirit animal, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of dragons coming out here. Like mystical creatures, like mermaids and dragons and shit like that. She knows in extraterrestrial life. She knows shit like regarding that. What does she know about extraterrestrial life? What does Grace Jones know about extraterrestrial? To be honest with you, she thinks that extraterrestrial life is a way to manipulate people. Sometimes she calls bullshit on the tactics. I'm hearing I'm hearing the Miami incident. She heard about that Miami incident and she automatically thought that it was a lie. It was for money. She's saying that the Miami incident was a hoax and it was for money. I didn't do a reading on the Miami incident because I'm not going to entertain that, because I also think that it was a hoax. I'm not going to entertain that energy because I do think that shit was fake, and apparently so does she. And she's saying that it was for money. She's saying, but it's slow moving money. It's like they wanted some specific results from the situation, but it was like very subtle, like manipulation to get a certain results that were not immediate, but they were. Now she's saying that shit was fake, and they were looking for a specific reaction. They got it, but it was a plan. This was a moving motion and a plan, a specific plan that they had when it came to this Miami incident. Now, I'm not necessarily getting like whether she thinks that it's real or not, or whether she knows that aliens are real or not. I do think that they are. But when it came to, there was no aliens in this Miami incident. Thank you, Grace. Knight of Pentacles talks about results. That one meant to assist a long, drawn out plan that they are trying to execute. If that makes sense. I want to end this reading right here and go back inside. I think I might do a part 2, just with better questions. I'm not sure, but I just wanted to get out content, joy. And I'll see you next time. Bye.